Have you ever wondered why could your liver be the body's greatest superhero? This amazing organ manages over 500 vital tasks every single day, acting like a steadfast protector that ensures your body runs smoothly. Consider your liver the ultimate bodyguard, filtering toxins and unwanted substances from your bloodstream. This keeps everything in check, allowing your body to function optimally. In addition to detoxifying, the liver produces bile, a substance critical for breaking down dietary fats to facilitate digestion. Furthermore, it processes nutrients from the foods you consume, ensuring your body receives essential fuel. It also serves as a storage hub for important vitamins and minerals, like iron and vitamin B12, preparing them for future use. But that's not the end of its responsibilities. The liver expertly regulates cholesterol levels while balancing hormones, helping the body maintain internal harmony. Surprisingly, it even supports your immune system, aiding your body in fighting off infections. Given all these roles it plays, it's no wonder the liver is often called the body's unsung hero. So the next time you're enjoying a meal, think about the incredible work your liver is doing to keep you healthy and vibrant. Why do chefs grill steaks with molten lava? In Iceland, some adventurous chefs are taking cooking to a whole new level by using molten lava as a grilling surface. This extreme method hinges on the country's unique geothermal activity, which provides abundant natural heat from beneath the Earth's crust. Instead of firing up a standard grill, they literally place their steaks on hot, flowing lava rocks, allowing them to cook through an intense heat source. Not only does this technique create a unique flavor, but it also offers an exciting visual spectacle, attracting food lovers and thrill seekers alike. Imagine sizzling steaks being cooked on lava, showcasing both culinary creativity and the powerful forces of nature. This unusual cooking method reflects Iceland's connection to its volcanic landscape, while elevating the dining experience to unforgettable heights. Are you ready to taste this fiery feast? Unlock 400 fun facts in just 1 hour. Have you ever felt like diving into a world of knowledge but didn't know where to start? Zarpato makes it easy to explore a treasure trove of trivia in just 60 minutes. Whether you're curious about incredible animal behaviors, mind-blowing scientific discoveries, or quirky historical events, Zarpato has it all packed into 400 delightful facts. Imagine impressing your friends with cool information about space, the human body, or even unsung heroes throughout history. Each fact is designed to spark your curiosity and ignite conversation, perfect for family gatherings or trivia nights. In today's fast-paced world, finding fun and educational content can be overwhelming, but Zarpato streamlines the process, giving you quick access to fascinating stories in a flash. You don't need to be a trivia buff to enjoy the wealth of knowledge offered, just a sense of wonder and a desire to learn. Are you ready to embark on this fun journey and uncover amazing facts? Did you know spam fills your inbox? It's surprising, but around 2/3 of all emails sent are classified as spam. Research from 2018 revealed that a staggering 60 to 70% of total email traffic is spam. This means when you check your email, a significant number of messages waiting for you often aren't even relevant. Think about it. About half of all indexed data on the internet is just spam. That's a lot of unwanted messages cluttering up your digital world. Spam emails can be annoying, often trying to sell you products or services that you never asked for. They waste our time and can even pose security threats. Understanding this can help you manage your inbox better and reduce the temptation to click on suspicious links. Next time you feel overwhelmed by your email notifications, remember, you're not alone in this spam-filled universe. Have you ever wondered about the English sweating sickness? This eerie disease struck England and certain parts of Europe during the 15th and 16th centuries, leaving people baffled and frightened. It appeared suddenly, catching its victims off guard as they experienced intense symptoms like fever, sweating, and extreme fatigue. What set this illness apart was its swift nature. Within just 24 hours, individuals either succumbed to the illness or made a miraculous recovery. Historical records reveal that the sweating sickness swept through the population, leading to widespread panic and uncertainty. Physicians at the time were bewildered, with no clear explanation or cure, causing many to speculate about its origin. Some thought it was due to poor living conditions, while others believed it stemmed from bad air. Although the illness eventually disappeared, its rapid onset and mysterious nature continue to captivate historians and scientists alike. Let's uncover the truth about baby tears. For the first few weeks, newborns cry without tears. This is because their tear ducts, which are responsible for producing tears, are still developing. When babies are born, their emotional expressions are incredibly powerful, but they often come without the visible sign of tears. Instead, these cries are a way for them to communicate their needs, just as any other infant might. As they grow, their tear ducts mature, and by about 1 to 3 months, they will start producing tears when they cry. This fascinating process highlights not only the complexity of human development, but also the importance of crying in a baby's early life. It's a vital tool that helps them express hunger, discomfort, or the need for comfort. Isn't it amazing how even without tears, a baby's cry can say so much? Prepare to be amazed by our hidden senses. Recent scientific findings suggest that humans possess more than 5 senses, revealing a fascinating and complex sensory system. While most of us are familiar with the traditional 5 senses, sight, hearing, taste, touch, and smell, research indicates that we actually have extras, such as the ability to sense time and even detect Earth's magnetic field. This means that our perception of the world extends far beyond what we usually acknowledge. For instance, our internal clock helps us gauge time without needing a watch. Furthermore, certain studies suggest that some individuals can sense the direction of magnetic fields, a skill usually found in migratory birds. These discoveries not only challenge our understanding of senses, but also open up new avenues for exploring human potential. What other amazing capabilities could our bodies have that we haven't yet discovered? Who would win a race? F1, GP motorcycle, or rally car? The outcome really hinges on the terrain. Formula One cars are designed for speed and perform best on smooth, flat circuits where they can unleash their incredible power and aerodynamic design. These racers can go from 0 to 60 mph in just a couple of seconds, making them lightning fast on a straight track. However, when it comes to uneven surfaces or mixed terrains, the story changes. This is where rally cars shine. Built for agility and versatility, rally cars can handle bumps, turns, and varying surfaces with ease, allowing them to maintain speed despite challenging conditions. Their suspension systems are fine-tuned for rough landscapes, letting them navigate dirt paths and gravel roads. On the other hand, GP motorcycles add an exciting twist, showcasing balance and lean angles that can cut through corners beautifully. So if you imagine a race on a perfect racetrack, the F1 car is your champion. But on a rugged rally course, the rally car takes the lead. What do you think would happen in a real race? Hard to believe, but US and Soviet leaders united against aliens. During a tense Cold War meeting, representatives from the United States and the Soviet Union made a remarkable agreement. They decided that if aliens ever launched an attack on Earth, both superpowers would put their differences aside and join forces. This unique pact, born out of the fear of a common threat, highlighted how even the fiercest rivals recognize the importance of unity in the face of an unimaginable challenge. The idea was that humanity must come together, regardless of political divisions, to protect our home planet from an extraterrestrial invasion. Imagine the two highest authorities at the time, who faced off in various conflicts, agreeing on something so globally significant. This moment reveals how collaboration can arise even in the most unlikely situations, reminding us of the strength found in unity against a shared adversary. Let's uncover the truth about Mississippi's economy. Mississippi boasts a gross domestic product, GDP, of approximately $128 billion, a figure that highlights the region's economic activity and vitality. The state's economy is deeply anchored in agriculture, where crops like cotton, soybeans, and corn flourish in its rich soil. Traditional industries, such as manufacturing and forestry, also play significant roles, providing jobs and products that support local communities. Additionally, the Mississippi River serves as a crucial transportation route, enhancing trade and commerce. Over the years, as industries modernize, Mississippi has also seen growth in service sectors, including healthcare and education, contributing to a more diverse economic landscape. Understanding how these elements work together can help us appreciate the dynamics of Mississippi's economy and its crucial place in the larger national context. What do you think is the most exciting aspect of Mississippi's economic growth? Why exactly does the Amazon River shape our planet? The Amazon River, stretching over 4,000 miles, is more than just a stunning natural wonder. It's a vital force that directly influences ocean currents, marine ecosystems, and weather patterns across the globe. With its enormous flow, the river releases an impressive amount of fresh water into the Atlantic Ocean, creating a significant freshwater plume that affects salinity and temperature in the surrounding seas. This interaction helps regulate coastal marine life, supporting fisheries that many depend on for their livelihood. Moreover, the Amazon's sheer volume also plays a crucial role in weather systems, as it contributes moisture to the atmosphere, leading to rain over vast areas. Understanding the Amazon's impact reveals how deeply interconnected our ecosystems are, prompting us to consider its protection. So, what happens if we fail to safeguard this mighty river? Surprisingly, goalkeepers may be sensory superheroes. Research shows that goalkeepers possess a unique advantage with their sensory processing abilities, often outpacing their teammates on the field. A fascinating study involving professional goalkeepers and outfield players revealed that these keepers are exceptional at quickly distinguishing various visual and audio cues. This skill is crucial in the fast-paced environment of soccer, where every second counts. For instance, when facing a penalty kick, a goalkeeper must rapidly assess the shooter's body language and the trajectory of the ball, often making split-second decisions that can determine the outcome of a match. This ability to process information efficiently not only enhances their performance, but also highlights the incredible cognitive demands placed on athletes in this position. So the next time you watch a game, pay attention to how these sensory superheroes react to the action. It's more than just instinct. It's a finely tuned skill. Turns out, the truth is that cricket can surprise you. In a memorable 2004 match, a player made a jaw-dropping catch that left everyone stunned. While the ball was resting on the ground, this player managed to snag it with his helmet. Even though the umpire ruled it a dead ball, meaning the play was technically over, this extraordinary act turned him into an instant legend among cricket fans. Imagine watching your favorite sport and witnessing an unusual moment like that. The episode sparked countless discussions and jokes, showing how sometimes the most unexpected things can capture our hearts. The player's incredible quick thinking and unexpected move reminded everyone that cricket is not just about skill, but also about creativity and having fun. Moments like these are what make sports so thrilling and unpredictable. Have you ever seen anything as wild as catching a ball with a helmet? Why are Oreos teaming up with Pac-Man? Oreo has launched some truly exciting themed cookies that include an edible mini arcade featuring the iconic Pac-Man game. This innovative treat merges the nostalgia of classic video games with the irresistible allure of sugary snacks, creating a fun experience for both kids and adults. Imagine biting into a delicious Oreo and then playing a game of Pac-Man right on the package. Each cookie box transforms into a mini arcade that lets you gobble up pixelated dots while reminiscing about your childhood gaming days. This collaboration taps into the love many have for the vibrant world of video games, while enjoying one of the most beloved cookies around. It's a unique way to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Pac-Man, reminding everyone of the joy that simple gaming can bring. Whether you're a gamer, a cookie lover, or just curious about this sweet innovation, it's hard to resist the combination of nostalgia, fun, and flavor in one package. Who wouldn't want a snack that allows you to munch and play at the same time? Why exactly does Grey's Anatomy use real cow organs? The popular medical drama takes authenticity seriously, even when it comes to the gory details. Instead of using synthetic organs, the show's production team chose real cow organs to make the surgical scenes as realistic as possible. This decision adds a level of genuine intensity that makes viewers feel like they are right there in the operating room. The hands we see performing delicate surgeries are not just actors' hands. They belong to actual surgeons who expertly handle the organs. Watching these skilled professionals at work gives the medical scenes a credible edge, making the show stand out. Whether you're a fan of drama, medicine, or both, this choice elevates the experience. It raises an interesting question about how much realism we actually want in our entertainment. Would you feel different if you knew every scene was completely fake? Guess what really drives? Why exactly do mountains tell stories of ancient connections? Millions of years ago, the Appalachian Mountains were part of a vast expanse known as the Central Pangean Mountains. Picture this. The Appalachians weren't always isolated on the eastern side of North America, but were once intricately linked to the Scottish Highlands and the Little Atlas mountain range in Morocco. This remarkable unity existed during the time of Pangaea, when all continents formed a single supercontinent. As tectonic plates shifted, they broke apart and transformed not only the continents, but the mountains themselves. Over millions of years, erosion sculpted the Appalachians and shaped their present majestic form, creating a stunning landscape filled with history. Today, these mountains stand tall, revealing tales from their ancient past and connections to lands across the ocean. The next time you venture into these rugged terrains, take a moment to reflect on their journey and the world they were once part of. What other secrets about our planet's past await discovery? You might be surprised by the power of connection. Personal relationships shape our lives more than we often realize. When relatives come to visit, it can spark a whirlwind of emotions, from joy and excitement to nostalgia and even sadness. These interactions highlight the importance of maintaining close ties with family, as they can provide support during tough times. Emotional states are deeply intertwined with social interactions. When we connect with others, we often feel happier and more grounded. Think about how a simple phone call or a family dinner can instantly lift your spirits, reminding you that you're not alone in the world. In today's fast-paced life, taking time to nurture these relationships is crucial. Whether it's sharing laughter, stories from the past, or just being present for one another, these moments foster a sense of belonging that many people crave. So the next time you're with family or friends, remember the incredible impact these connections can have on your emotional well-being. How do you nurture your personal relationships? What if I told you about the Russian albino robe? This extraordinary creature stands out in the animal kingdom due to its striking red fur and stunning blue eyes. Native to specific regions in Russia, the Russian albino robe is not just a pretty face. It also possesses unique traits that allow it to move independently in its environment. Unlike many other species that may rely heavily on their group for mobility or protection, this fascinating animal showcases remarkable adaptability and self-sufficiency. Researchers are intrigued by the genetic factors behind its vibrant coloration and independence, making it a significant species for study in biodiversity and conservation efforts. As the Russian albino robe faces threats from habitat loss and climate change, it emphasizes the need to protect such rare animals and their ecosystems. What can we learn from studying creatures like the Russian albino robe? Let's uncover the truth about you might be shocked to learn about ostrich eggs. These remarkable eggs are the largest of any bird, tipping the scales at about 3 pounds and stretching to around 6 inches long. To help you visualize this, imagine combining 24 chicken eggs into a single enormous egg. Ostriches, known as the titans of the avian kingdom, lay these impressive eggs in communal nests that can accommodate multiple eggs from various mothers. The thick and robust eggshells provide outstanding protection for the developing chicks, a necessity for survival in the wild. In fact, an adult human can safely stand on an ostrich egg, proving just how resilient these shells are. This combination of size and strength serves as a survival strategy for ostriches, ensuring that their young have the best chance of growing up safely. Furthermore, the creamy white color of these eggs has led to their symbolism of purity and new beginnings across numerous cultures throughout history. So when you think of eggs next time, remember the mighty ostrich egg. It's truly an extraordinary marvel of nature. Let's uncover the truth about Toy Story's history. In 1995, Toy Story made a giant leap in cinema by becoming the first fully computer-generated film. This groundbreaking movie was created by Pixar Animation Studios and introduced audiences to a magical world where toys come to life when humans aren't watching. The creative genius behind Toy Story was a visionary named John Lasseter, who helped use cutting-edge technology to bring characters like Woody and Buzz Lightyear to the big screen. Unlike traditional animation, which relies on hand-drawn images, Toy Story's vibrant visuals were entirely crafted using computers, making it a pioneer in digital filmmaking. Audiences around the globe celebrated its success, not just for its innovative animation, but also for its heartfelt story and memorable characters. Toy Story set a new standard for animated films, influencing countless productions that followed. Its release marked the beginning of a new era in animation, showcasing how technology could tell rich, engaging stories. Can you imagine a world without Toy Story's influence? Amazing fireflies light up for love during mating season. Fireflies are like tiny living flashlights, creating a magical glow to attract mates. This fascinating process is called bioluminescence, where fireflies produce light through a chemical reaction in their bodies. During the warm summer evenings, male fireflies flash their lights in unique patterns, signaling their presence to females. Each species has its own specific rhythm and color of light, making the night sky come alive with a stunning display of twinkling signals. Females respond to these beautiful light shows by lighting up themselves or blinking back, leading to a captivating dance of romance in the dark. Not only does this enchanting process serve the purpose of attracting partners, but it also helps to deter predators. The glow can signal that they are potentially toxic or unpalatable to those who might want to snack on them. So next time you see fireflies lighting up the night, remember, it's a delightful love story happening right before your eyes. Here's what actually happens when ducks inspire buildings. The Duck, a massive duck-shaped building located in Long Island, is a unique landmark that truly stands out. Originally built in 1931, it was designed to sell duck eggs, showcasing a quirky approach to attract customers during a time when roadside attractions were becoming popular. Today, this whimsical structure has transformed into a beloved tourist shop, drawing visitors with its playful design and charm. As you approach, it's hard not to smile at its oversized beak and bright yellow exterior. Inside, you can find a variety of duck-themed souvenirs and local products, making it a perfect stop for families and tourists alike. The Duck doesn't just sell items, it offers a slice of Americana and a fun photo opportunity for your scrapbook. So if you find yourself in Long Island, why not visit this delightful attraction? Hard to believe, but Charlie Cox missed Han Solo. The talented actor Charlie Cox, known for his role as Daredevil, surprisingly failed an audition for the iconic character Han Solo in the Star Wars franchise. While preparing for Daredevil, Cox developed the habit of avoiding eye contact to portray his blind superhero authentically. However, this technique backfired during the Han Solo audition, where confidence and connection are key. Imagine stepping into the shoes of a legendary space smuggler, only to be held back by a skill that served you well in another role. This incident highlights how actors can sometimes get trapped in their characters, affecting their chances in other auditions. Thankfully, Cox's career took off in other directions, and he ultimately became beloved for his portrayal of the complex, blind hero. Still, it makes you wonder how different things could have been if he had landed that role. Is it really true that Tokyo means Eastern capital? Absolutely. The name Tokyo is derived from the Japanese words to, meaning east, and Kyo, meaning capital. Established as the capital of Japan in the 19th century, Tokyo replaced Kyoto, which had served as the imperial capital for over 1,000 years. Originally called Edo, a small fishing village, it transformed into a bustling metropolis as the seat of the shogunate. This shift marked a significant change in Japan's political landscape, ensuring the eastern region played a key role in the country's development. Today, Tokyo is a vibrant hub known for its unique blend of traditional culture and cutting-edge modernity. While you may think of towering skyscrapers and pop culture, the name of the city serves as a reminder of its history and importance in shaping Japan as we know it today. Isn't that fascinating? Here's a wild fact about medieval battle tactics. During the Middle Ages, armies didn't just rely on foot soldiers and archers, they also employed early armored vehicles known as war wagons. These impressive wooden carts acted like mobile fortresses, shielding troops and supplies from enemy fire. Imagine a sturdy cart packed with soldiers, rolling into battle while offering protection from arrows and other attacks. The design of these war wagons was ingenious, providing mobility and security all at once. They were often reinforced with wooden planks and metal fittings, turning them into formidable obstacles on the battlefield. This clever combination of transportation and defense showcased the innovative spirit of medieval warfare. The use of war wagons illustrates how armies adapted to their environments, pushing the boundaries of military technology during an era marked by conflict and strategy. Isn't it fascinating how history shapes warfare? This might surprise you. Betty White's incredible career spans 82 years. Starting at just 17 years old in 1939, Betty quickly made a name for herself in the entertainment industry, setting the record for the longest television career for a female entertainer. Over the decades, she charmed audiences with her wit and vibrant personality, becoming a beloved figure on shows like The Golden Girls and countless game shows. Betty was more than just an actress. She was a trailblazer in many ways, breaking barriers for women in comedy and television. Her career didn't just end with her iconic roles. Her last appearance was in the touching documentary Betty White: A Celebration, filmed only 11 days before her passing at age 99. Her legacy continues to inspire many aspiring entertainers today, reminding us that passion and hard work can lead to an extraordinary life. Can you think of anyone else who has had such a lasting impact? Prepare to be amazed by New Zealand's sheep population, as it's hard to believe, but in New Zealand, there are about 6 sheep for every person. With a human population of roughly 5 million, that means around 30 million sheep roam the countryside. Farming sheep is a huge part of New Zealand's identity and economy. Sheep provide wool, meat, and dairy products, making them essential for both local consumption and export. The lush green pastures and temperate climate create ideal conditions for sheep grazing, allowing these animals to thrive. This extensive sheep farming culture has led to rich traditions and a deep connection between the land and its farmers. Visitors often spot these fluffy herding animals dotting the hills and valleys, showcasing the pastoral beauty of the island nation. The sight of sheep grazing peacefully under the expansive sky not only defines New Zealand's landscape, but also highlights how agriculture shapes its culture. Isn't it fascinating how one country can be home to so many sheep? Why exactly does the Sapsali chase away ghosts? The Sapsali is a fascinating dog breed from Korea, steeped in rich history and legend. Known for its fluffy coat and friendly demeanor, this breed was traditionally believed to possess the mystical ability to chase away ghosts and evil spirits. According to folklore, these dogs were often kept by families to protect their homes from malevolent forces, showcasing how deeply ingrained they are in Korean culture. The Sapsali's unique appearance, with their long ears and round faces, makes them quite endearing, and their loyal nature adds to their charm. Because of this historical belief, Sapsalis were sometimes featured in rituals meant to ward off negativity, making them a symbol of protection and good fortune. Today, while many people love them for their companionship, the magic and mystery surrounding the Sapsali still capture imaginations. Could this dog be your next furry guardian? Guess what really drives movie trailers today? In the early 20th century, trailers were actually shown after movies, earning them the nickname trailers. At that time, theaters believed that audiences might enjoy previews of upcoming films after enjoying their feature. However, this practice soon proved to be problematic as many viewers left the theater before the trailers began, missing out on the upcoming attractions. Realizing that trailers needed a new strategy to catch the audience's attention, theaters flipped the script and started showcasing trailers before the main feature. This change not only increased viewers' engagement with upcoming films, but also turned trailers into a crucial tool for movie marketing. Today, those exciting snippets you see at the beginning of a film are specifically designed to hook you and build anticipation. They provide a tantalizing glimpse of what's to come, from jaw-dropping special effects to intriguing storylines. So the next time you settle into your seat and the lights dim, remember, those trailers are carefully crafted to keep you excited and wanting more. Have you ever wondered about heroism and tragedy? The attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941 not only marked a turning point in World War II, but also revealed stories of bravery and despair. Among the debris of the USS West Virginia, 3 sailors found themselves trapped in an unimaginable situation. For an agonizing 16 days, they clung to life within the sunken wreck, battling not just the physical terror of their surroundings, but also the psychological strain of isolation. Despite the tough odds, their courage shone through as they tried to survive, echoing the resilience of those who served during the war. Sadly, their hopes were dashed when rescuers finally reached the vessel, only to discover that the sailors had perished. This poignant story reminds us of the sacrifices made by countless individuals during wartime and serves as a historical lesson on bravery and the human spirit in the face of overwhelming adversity. Hard to believe, but convertible furniture is a game changer. This innovative design is all about transforming practical living into stylish comfort. Convertible furniture, like sofa beds and Murphy beds, cleverly combines multiple functions into one piece. Imagine a cozy sofa that easily unfolds into a bed, perfect for guests. With sliding, swiveling, or folding systems, these pieces save valuable space while ensuring that your home remains both functional and attractive. Whether you live in a tiny apartment or just want to maximize space in your home, this kind of furniture offers smart solutions without sacrificing comfort. You can have a stylish living room by day and a restful guest room at night. As we continue to adapt to smaller living spaces, isn't it time we embrace this clever approach to furniture design? Did you know forests are key to our freshwater supply? Over 3/4 of the world's accessible freshwater flows from rivers nestled within or adjacent to forests. These green giants do more than just provide shade and homes for wildlife. They play a vital role in the water cycle too. Forests act like natural sponges, soaking up water from the ground and releasing it back into the atmosphere. This process is essential for generating rainfall, with the Amazon rainforest being a perfect example. In fact, parts of the Amazon can create their own weather patterns, triggering rain and sustaining the ecosystem. This interconnectedness means that protecting our forests isn't just about preserving trees, but also about ensuring we have enough clean water. As climate changes threaten these critical habitats, we must recognize how much we depend on them for our rivers and ultimately our survival. So next time you enjoy a glass of fresh water, think about the forests that help make it all possible. How will we protect them? Did you know that Kayan women wear neck coils? This striking tradition, practiced by the women of the Kayan tribe, involves wearing brass coils around their necks from a very young age. As they grow older, they add more coils, creating a visually stunning effect. These coils are not just for show, they actually compress the bones in the neck, resulting in astonishing lengths of up to 15 inches. While the elongation of the neck symbolizes femininity and social status within the tribe, the practice can also lead to discomfort and pain. Despite the challenges, many women embrace this part of their culture, seeing it as a rite of passage. The coils serve as a powerful reminder of their heritage and connection to community values. This fascinating custom highlights the lengths to which people go to express their identity and status. What do you think about such unique cultural traditions? Whales are fascinating eaters. Did you know that these incredible giants of the sea have very different diets? Blue whales, the largest animals on Earth, primarily feast on tiny shrimp-like creatures called krill. They can consume up to 4 tons of krill in a single day. On the other hand, humpback whales have a more varied menu, often hunting small fish and shrimp. This diversity in diets shows just how adaptable these marine mammals are in their ocean habitats. While blue whales use a method called filter feeding, gulping massive amounts of water along with their food, humpbacks employ techniques like bubble net feeding to catch their prey. Each whale species has perfected its feeding strategy, tailored to the resources available in their environments. Isn't it amazing how these gentle giants thrive in the vast oceans with such unique eating habits? Prepare to be amazed by the science of speed improvement. Many people think that speed in sports is something you either have or you don't, but that's far from the truth. Research shows that speed can be significantly improved through specific training techniques. For instance, strength conditioning helps build the muscle power necessary for fast sprints. Sprint drills, which focus on quick starts and efficient running form, can sharpen an athlete's ability to move faster. Additionally, understanding biomechanics, the study of how bodies move, allows trainers to refine techniques, making every movement more efficient. These strategies combine hard work with scientific principles, proving that dedication and practice can translate into tangible performance gains on the field. So next time you watch a race, remember that speed isn't just a gift. It's something that can be cultivated. Can you imagine that ancient Tenochtitlan was spectacular? This vibrant city was the heart of the mighty Aztec Empire, flourishing from 1428 to 1521 CE. Located on an island in Lake Texcoco, Tenochtitlan was one of the largest urban centers in the pre-Columbian Americas, boasting impressive architecture and advanced infrastructure. With a staggering network of canals and aqueducts, the city facilitated transportation and irrigation, supporting a large population. The Aztecs were known for their militaristic society, where warriors played a crucial role in both culture and economy. Daily life was rich with religious rituals, including elaborate ceremonies to honor their gods. Tenochtitlan also thrived as a trading hub, connecting various Mesoamerican cultures and exchanging goods like cocoa, textiles, and precious metals. Imagine walking its bustling streets, surrounded by vibrant markets and the sounds of daily life in one of history's greatest civilizations. Believe it or not, carbon dioxide is essential for life. This gas plays a key role in Earth's natural greenhouse effect, helping to keep our planet warm enough to support various life forms. Without carbon dioxide, CO2, our planet would be too cold for many plants and animals. However, since the Industrial Revolution, human activities like burning fossil fuels have dramatically increased CO2 levels in the atmosphere by over 40%. This rise is a significant driver of climate change, leading to global warming and its widespread impacts. It's a bit of a double-edged sword because while CO2 is vital for photosynthesis, the process by which plants convert CO2 into the oxygen we breathe, excessive levels can lead to serious environmental issues. As we continue to release large amounts of CO2, it's crucial to find a balance. Understanding how CO2 affects our planet helps us appreciate its role, but also reminds us of the urgent need to combat rising emissions. Can we find solutions to reduce CO2 and protect our environment? Can you imagine that tennis rackets are still strung by hand? In an age where machines dominate many sports, it might surprise you to learn that professional tennis rackets rely on human touch for their final assembly. While technology has made it easier to adjust string tension accurately, the delicate process of weaving the strings together remains a carefully crafted skill performed by expert stringers. These specialists use their hands to manually insert each string, ensuring that every racket meets the specific preferences of its player. This artisanal approach allows for unbeatable precision, a crucial factor that can affect how the ball feels on impact. Stringers pay close attention to the materials, tension, and patterns to optimize the racket's performance, adapting to the unique styles of top players. So next time you watch a match, remember the craftsmanship behind that perfect serve. Believe it or not, ABBA declined a $1 billion tour offer. Back in 2000, the legendary pop group ABBA was given a staggering offer of $1 billion to reunite for a world tour. This shocking figure put them in the spotlight, sparking excitement among fans worldwide. Despite the allure of such a massive paycheck, the group members chose to pass on the opportunity. Why? Well, after splitting up due to personal reasons, including divorces among two of the members, they felt that a reunion tour didn't align with their current desires. Instead of rehashing old successes, they preferred to focus on their individual paths. This decision is an interesting reminder that sometimes even the most tempting offers can't sway people from their personal priorities or values. ABBA remains a beloved icon of music history, and their choice reflects the importance of staying true to oneself, even in the face of fame and fortune. What do you think about their decision to prioritize their peace over money? Here's something incredible about Oxford University. Established in 1096, Oxford is one of the oldest universities in the world, with formal teaching recognized as early as 1167. This institution has been a beacon of knowledge, educating countless scholars, poets, and world leaders over nearly a millennium. While the Aztec Empire was only founded in 1325, with the rise of Tenochtitlan, Oxford was already laying the groundwork for academic excellence. The university has continually evolved, adapting to new ideas and challenges, thus preserving and transmitting knowledge through generations. This rich history reflects how education can shape societies, influencing everything from science to literature. Imagine learning in a place where J.R.R. Tolkien and Stephen Hawking once walked the halls. The global impact of Oxford demonstrates that great ideas can flourish long before and long after empires rise and fall. What legacy will future scholars leave behind? Guess what really drives Vatican City's travel access? Vatican City, the smallest country in the world, faces a unique challenge due to its size and location. Surrounded entirely by Rome, it doesn't have room for its own airport, which means visitors must rely on the bustling airports of the Italian capital for their journeys. This tiny enclave, rich in culture and history, beautifully showcases how logistical constraints can shape a place. In contrast, neighboring San Marino, a landlocked microstate, utilizes Federico Fellini International Airport in Rimini, Italy, offering a direct gateway for travelers to its scenic landscapes. Monaco, another petite gem, depends on Nice Côte d'Azur Airport in France, connecting visitors to its luxurious coastline. These small nations illustrate how geography influences travel, making accessibility an essential aspect of their identity. So next time you plan a visit, consider the fascinating stories behind these unique travel arrangements. Have you ever wondered why orchids are so unique? Orchids, with over 25,000 varieties, are one of the most diverse groups of plants on the planet, making up about 10% of all plant species. Their amazing ability to adapt is not just a coincidence, it's a result of clever survival strategies. Many orchids use mimicry to trick pollinators into visiting them. For example, some look like female insects to attract male pollinators, while others release alluring pheromones that simulate the scents some insects find irresistible. This clever combination increases their chances of successful pollination, helping them reproduce more effectively in various environments. With vibrant colors and intricate shapes, orchids are not only beautiful, but also vital players in their ecosystems. Their fascinating adaptations raise questions about the intricate relationships between plants and pollinators. Isn't nature's creativity incredible? Hard to believe, but musicians faced fear in the past. During certain historical periods, particularly in the rise of new musical styles, many artists experienced anxiety about the rhythm and sound of their own music. This wasn't just personal doubt, it reflected a broader cultural apprehension. For instance, when jazz first emerged in the early 20th century, its improvisational nature and vibrant beats challenged traditional music norms. Some musicians worried that these shifts might alienate their audiences or be considered inappropriate. As genres evolved, from classical to rock and pop, these concerns persisted, showcasing the struggle artists faced in balancing innovation with societal expectations. Despite this fear, many pushed through, creating groundbreaking music that still resonates today. So next time you groove to a modern hit, remember the brave musicians who risked it all to redefine music's boundaries. Unbelievable facts about radio and the iPod. It's amazing to think how long it took for radio to capture the hearts of millions. Despite being one of the most significant inventions of its time, radio reached an audience of 50 million people only after 38 years of its launch. This slow rise was due to several factors, including limited broadcasting technology and the gradual spread of radio sets into homes. In contrast, the iPod, launched in 2001, reached that same milestone in just 3 years. Thanks to advancements in technology and the rise of digital music, people quickly embraced this sleek device. The iPod transformed how we listen to music on the go, while radio paved the way for audio entertainment. These two inventions highlight how rapidly technology can evolve and change our daily lives. Doesn't it make you wonder what the next big invention will be? Prepare to be amazed by English rhymes. Did you know that certain English words like silver, month, ninth, pint, and wolf just don't have perfect rhymes? This quirky aspect of our language can throw a curveball for poets. When crafting verses, many poets often steer clear of these tricky words since they disrupt the rhythm and flow typical of rhyme schemes. Imagine trying to write a heartfelt poem about a wolf only to find that nothing truly rhymes with it. This uniqueness adds to the richness of English, showcasing why it can be both fascinating and challenging. These oddities highlight the playful side of language, sparking creativity and encouraging writers to think outside the box. So the next time you stumble upon a word that refuses to rhyme, remember that it's not just you. English itself can be delightfully unpredictable. Have you ever wondered why sound travels differently? It's fascinating how your voice can travel an impressive 3 kilometers in an open field when you shout. In these wide open spaces, there's nothing to block or absorb the sound waves, allowing them to zoom freely through the air. However, if you shout in a bustling urban environment, things change dramatically. Buildings, cars, and other structures soak up sound, meaning your shout might only reach about 300 meters. This striking difference highlights how our environment influences sound propagation. In flat, open areas, you're not just stretching your vocal cords, you're allowing your voice to carry far and wide. Yet in a crowded city, the same effort gets drowned out. So next time you shout outdoors or in the city, think about how your surroundings shape what others can hear. How cool is that? Let's uncover the truth about crystal myths. Ancient civilizations were fascinated by crystals, believing they held magical properties. The Greeks in particular had a special fondness for amethyst, a beautiful purple stone. They thought that by drinking from goblets made of amethyst, they could avoid drunkenness. Imagine sipping from a fancy goblet only to discover it didn't actually prevent intoxication. Although the Greeks' belief didn't hold up scientifically, it reflects how they used crystals in daily life and rituals. Amethyst was also linked to clarity of the mind and was used in jewelry for protection and healing. Other cultures around the world shared similar beliefs, attributing different powers to various stones. Today we know that while crystals are stunning to look at, their supposed magical powers are just fascinating stories from the past. So next time you see a crystal, remember its history before believing in its magic. Did you know the king cobra can stand tall? This fascinating snake holds the title for being the world's longest venomous snake, stretching up to 18 feet. What makes king cobras so unique is their ability to raise about a third of their bodies off the ground, often reaching the height of an adult's waist. When feeling threatened, they adopt a striking posture, lifting their heads high, flaring out their hoods and hissing loudly. This display is not just for show, it's a warning to predators and other threats. Despite their fearsome reputation and potent venom, king cobras are not eager to attack. They usually prefer to avoid conflict and will retreat when given the chance. It's fascinating to consider that these impressive snakes, which can instill fear, aim to evade confrontation whenever possible. Their behavior highlights a remarkable balance between power and caution in nature. So the next time you hear about the king cobra, remember, they're fascinating beings that would rather slither away than engage in a fight. Here's a wild fact about Cafe 33's iced coffee. At this charming cafe in Kyoto, Japan, there's a mind-blowing twist on the classic drink that coffee lovers must try. The iced coffee is served with a special ice cube that contains the coffee itself, instead of using regular ice that can dilute the flavor. This unique presentation not only looks stunning, but also helps maintain the rich taste of the coffee as it slowly melts. Picture this. As you sip your delicious drink, the coffee ice cube gradually releases its flavor, creating a delightful layer of taste with each sip. This innovative concept transforms a simple coffee moment into an unforgettable experience. Plus, it makes for an Instagram-worthy photo that will wow your followers. So when you visit Cafe 33, be sure to order this exciting iced coffee and enjoy the perfect blend of flavor and aesthetics. How cool is it that a simple ice cube can change how we enjoy our favorite drink? Here's a wild fact about ancient art on Sulawesi. Researchers made an incredible discovery on Sulawesi Island, Indonesia, where they found a painting of a wild pig that dates back a staggering 4,500 years. This artwork is now considered the oldest known example of figurative art in the world. Imagine that! This finding isn't just fascinating for its age, it gives us profound insights into the creativity and symbolic thinking of our ancestors. The existence of this pig painting suggests that early humans not only depicted animals, but also engaged in complex forms of communication and expression. What might have inspired these ancient artists? Were they telling stories, recording memories, or perhaps trying to connect with the animals they shared their lives with? This discovery challenges our understanding of when and how artistic expression first began, opening a window into the minds of those who lived tens of thousands of years ago. So the next time you see a piece of art, remember that the roots of creativity run deep into our history. You might be shocked to learn about Antarctica's secrets. This icy continent, covered in breathtaking glaciers and home to unique wildlife, stands out as one of the most untouched places on Earth. With no native population, human activity is mostly limited to research stations and scientific expeditions. This situation helps keep Antarctica pristine, allowing scientists to study the effects of climate change without the interference of urban development or pollution. However, the land is under pressure as global temperatures rise, leading to melting ice and changing ecosystems. Researchers have observed that even small human footprints can significantly impact this delicate balance. Protecting Antarctica is crucial not just for its incredible biodiversity, but also for our understanding of climate change. If we fail to safeguard this natural laboratory, what will happen to the vital clues it holds about our planet's future? Here's what actually happens when Disney dazzles us. Disney has made a huge impact in the film industry, winning 26 Oscars and earning a whopping 59 nominations. This makes Disney the most recognized company at the Academy Awards. The magic comes from storytelling that captivates both kids and adults alike. From animated classics like The Lion King to blockbuster hits like Frozen, Disney films often combine unforgettable characters, stunning visuals, and catchy songs that stick in your head. Each Oscar win reflects not only the quality of the films, but the company's commitment to creativity and innovation. Millions of people around the world consider Disney a beloved source of entertainment, bringing joy through its movies and theme parks. So the next time you're humming a Disney tune or watching a cherished film, remember the incredible legacy of this groundbreaking company and its influence on cinema. What if I told you about Mousepad's hilarious origin? The term mousepad made its debut in 1994, emerging from the witty imaginations of Monty Python. In a memorable sketch, the absurdity of computer accessories was playfully highlighted, paving the way for the name we all use today. Once the sketch aired, the name quickly gained traction, evolving from a comedic reference to a staple item in computer setups around the world. These handy accessories are designed to make your computer mouse glide smoothly across surfaces, improving precision whether you're gaming, designing, or just browsing the web. Today, mousepads come in various shapes, sizes, and designs. Some are even customized to fit personal styles. Thanks to that amusing sketch, we now have a quirky name for a device that many of us rely on daily. It's fascinating to think how comedy has shaped our tech vocabulary, right? Who knew that a joke could lead to such a lasting impact on our everyday lives? Guess what really drives online shopping convenience? In 1999, Amazon patented the one-click purchase system, a game changer that allowed people to buy products instantly without having to re-enter payment information. This innovation didn't just streamline the shopping experience, it set new standards for how we expect to shop online. With a simple click, consumers could now complete their purchases in seconds, making it easier than ever to get what they wanted. This patent gave Amazon a significant edge over competitors, and its influence reached far beyond the company itself. Even tech giant Apple recognized its importance, licensing the technology for iTunes to enhance their users' shopping experience. Thanks to Amazon's pioneering approach, Digital convenience and speed have become essential traits of modern online shopping. So, next time you click to buy, think about how this simple action has transformed the way we shop today. Here's a wild fact about screaming caterpillars. Scientists have found a truly unique species of caterpillar that can emit a high-pitched scream when it feels threatened. This extraordinary defense mechanism helps it scare off potential predators, showcasing the amazing ways creatures adapt to survive in nature. When a predator tries to grab this caterpillar, it produces an intense sound that can be surprisingly loud for such a small creature. This caterpillar's ability to scream is not just a curious trait, it plays a crucial role in its survival. It serves as a warning to predators, and in some cases, can even deter them from attacking. This fascinating adaptation has sparked interest in understanding the diverse survival strategies animals use to live in their environments. Isn't it incredible how evolution shapes behaviors in such unexpected ways? Guess what really drives Twitter's wild world of bots? It's surprising to learn that around 15% of active Twitter accounts are social bots, which adds up to nearly 48 million accounts without a human behind them. These bots can mimic human behavior, posting tweets, following users, and even retweeting. While some bots are harmless, like those sharing weather updates or news, others can spread misinformation or manipulate conversations. They operate round the clock, constantly engaging with followers and influencing trends. Understanding the role of these bots is crucial, as they can impact public opinion and shape online interactions. As Twitter users, we should be aware that not everyone we interact with is a real person. With so many bots in play, how do we distinguish between genuine accounts and automated ones? It's a digital jungle out there. Hard to believe, but Movistar started in 1995. Movistar is a brand that's part of Telefonica, one of the biggest telecommunications companies globally, which originated in Spain back in 1924. When Telefonica launched Movistar, it marked a significant turn towards mobile communication in a rapidly changing tech landscape. The name Movistar was introduced specifically to represent its mobile services, tapping into the growing demand for mobile connectivity. In just a few years, Movistar became synonymous with mobile phones in various Spanish-speaking countries, expanding its influence far beyond Spain. Today, the brand is recognized for providing a range of services, from mobile phones to broadband internet. With millions of customers relying on it, Movistar plays a crucial role in the daily lives of people who depend on smooth and reliable communication. Why is Movistar so important to modern telecommunication? Prepare to be amazed by Qing Shi's pirate legacy. Qing Shi was not just any pirate, she earned her place in history as the world's most successful one. Originally a prostitute in China, her life took a dramatic turn when she was bought and married by the commander of the Red Flag Fleet, which was no ordinary pirate fleet. Unlike many women of her time, she was treated as an equal partner, which empowered her to take on the role of an active pirate commander. Under her leadership, the fleet grew to include hundreds of ships, and she became famous for her strategic prowess and fierce leadership. Qing Shi's daring adventures challenged the norms of her era and inspired countless tales of piracy on the high seas. Can you imagine a woman leading a pirate army in the 19th century? Netflix's secret to early success without marketing? In the beginning, Netflix took a bold step by spending absolutely nothing on advertising its DVD rental service. Surprisingly, this strategy worked like a charm, drawing in over 6 million subscribers. Early adopters loved the convenience Netflix offered, allowing them to rent movies from home without late fees or crowded video store aisles. Instead of traditional marketing, the company relied on word of mouth and customer satisfaction to spread the news. This organic growth paved the way for Netflix to evolve into the streaming giant we know today. It's a classic example of how a groundbreaking idea, delivered at the right time, can flourish even without a hefty budget. So if you've ever wondered how innovation can thrive on creativity and customer love rather than big spending, Netflix might just be the perfect case study. Did you know that your nose affects taste? If you plug your nose while eating, you'll be surprised to find that an apple, potato, and onion can taste strikingly similar. This happens because our sense of smell plays a crucial role in how we perceive flavors. When we eat, tiny molecules from food travel to receptors in our noses. These receptors send signals to our brains, helping us identify different tastes. However, when we block our noses, those scent signals can't reach our brains, making it challenging to differentiate between foods that normally have distinct flavors. This fascinating connection between taste and smell explains why food can seem bland when you have a cold. So the next time you enjoy a meal, remember that it's not just your taste buds at work, but your nose too. Have you ever noticed how food tastes different when you're sick? Did you know that Bayer once marketed heroin as a medicine? In 1898, Bayer, a well-known pharmaceutical company, launched diacetyl morphine, branding it as heroin. The company claimed that this new drug was not only an effective cough suppressant, but also a solution for morphine addiction, touting it as non-addictive. Initially, many doctors embraced heroin for its seemingly miraculous properties, using it to treat everything from coughs to severe pain. However, the excitement didn't last long. As more people began using the drug, it became painfully clear that heroin was highly addictive, far from the safe alternative that was promised. This stark turn of events led to serious public health issues and shaped the way we view narcotics today. Bayer's introduction of heroin reminds us how crucial it is to approach new medications with both optimism and caution. Can you believe that an addictive substance was once seen as a miracle cure? Let's uncover the truth about spring growth. Recent scientific studies reveal that children actually grow faster during the spring months. You might wonder why this happens. It turns out that longer days and increased sunlight play a crucial role in boosting growth in young bodies. Sunlight helps our bodies produce more vitamin D, which is essential for bone growth and overall health. As the days get sunnier, kids enjoy more outdoor playtime and physical activities, making them more active and engaged. This combination of increased light and movement stimulates growth hormones in their bodies. So it's not just the warmer weather inspiring daytime adventures, it's also nature's way of ensuring children maximize their growth during these vibrant months. Have you ever noticed how your kids seem to sprout up after a season of playing outside? It's truly fascinating how the environment influences health and growth. Here's a wild fact about Africa's live streams. This unique website invites you to watch live video feeds of wild animals roaming freely in protected areas of southern Africa. Imagine being able to see elephants, lions, and zebras in their natural habitat from the comfort of your own home. With just a click, you can immerse yourself in the vibrant ecosystems of places like Kruger National Park or Etosha National Park. It's an amazing way to connect with wildlife, learn about their behaviors, and appreciate the beauty of nature. Plus, you can do this all day or night, whenever the animals are out and about. This kind of experience not only entertains, but also raises awareness about conservation efforts in these regions. So why not grab a cozy spot, log in, and experience the thrill of a Southern Africa safari without even packing a suitcase? Did you know hot water can freeze faster? This popular idea, often called the Mpemba effect, suggests that hotter water might freeze more quickly than cooler water under certain conditions. Surprisingly, most scientific experiments show the opposite. Cold water typically freezes faster when tested in controlled environments. So why does this belief persist? One reason could be the curiosity sparked by occasional experimental anomalies, where warmer water did freeze first. Factors such as evaporation of some water and differences in surrounding temperatures can also create scenarios where hot water appears to freeze faster. However, when all variables are controlled, the cold water usually wins the race. Understanding this concept helps us appreciate the intricacies of how water behaves under different temperatures. It's a fascinating example of how intuition might not always match scientific reality. So the next time you're filling up that freezer, you can feel confident that reaching for the cold water will get the job done faster. Extreme ironing combines chores and adventures in wild locations. This quirky activity takes a simple household task and turns it into an exhilarating experience. Picture someone standing on a mountain peak, confidently ironing a shirt, or a brave soul floating through the sky while ironing away. Extreme ironing started in the 1980s as a humorous way to showcase the ridiculousness of everyday chores by taking them to extraordinary places. People have ironed while surfing, rock climbing, and even bungee jumping. The goal is to blend the ordinary with the extraordinary, creating funny photos and unforgettable stories. Enthusiasts believe that if you can manage to keep a shirt wrinkle-free in the most outrageous settings, you can tackle anything life throws at you. Moreover, events and competitions have popped up around the globe, where participants show off their most creative ironing spots. Extreme ironing isn't just about the laughs, it's also about pushing boundaries and embracing adventure. So are you ready to take your ironing board on an unforgettable journey? You won't believe this about Froggyland in Croatia. This unique museum showcases over 500 stuffed frogs, each carefully positioned to imitate human actions and postures. Imagine walking through a whimsical gallery filled with frogs engaged in everything from playing chess to relaxing on a couch. Froggyland's quirky exhibits bring these amphibian characters to life, allowing visitors to see them in delightful scenarios. Established in 2016, the museum is a treasure trove for both frog enthusiasts and curious tourists. Each display is crafted with attention to detail, showcasing the frogs not just as stuffed animals, but as part of a playful narrative. Visitors marvel at how these little creatures seem to enact scenes from daily life, blending humor and artistry. Froggyland ignites curiosity and laughter, making it a fascinating destination for anyone looking to experience something truly offbeat in Croatia. What will you discover about frogs here? Ever heard of campanologists and their amazing job? Campanologists are the skilled artisans who specialize in creating and maintaining bells, particularly those found in churches. These experts play a vital role in preserving the rich history and sound of bells that have long been part of community traditions. When you hear that beautiful chime ringing through the air, it's often a campanologist's craftsmanship that you can thank. They not only design new bells, but also repair and tune existing ones to ensure they produce that perfect sound. Each bell has its own unique tone, and a campanologist's job requires a keen ear and a deep understanding of acoustics. Some even take on the challenge of restoring historic bells to their former glory, which can involve intricate work and a lot of patience. So the next time you hear the bells toll, remember the dedicated campanologist behind the scenes, working hard to keep those enchanting sounds alive. Isn't it fascinating how much care goes into such a simple yet powerful sound? Explore the strength of Klapperen and Hargebra cultures. These vibrant communities are noted for their unique ability to thrive in harmony with nature. The people of Klapperen and Hargebra have mastered the art of utilizing their environment, which includes dense forests and flowing rivers, to sustain their daily lives and rich cultural practices. They rely on these natural resources not only for food and shelter, but also for traditional crafts and spiritual rituals, showcasing a deep respect for their surroundings. By practicing sustainable methods, they ensure that generations to come can enjoy the same benefits from their rich environment. This powerful relationship between the communities and nature illustrates their resilience and adaptability. As they combine ancient practices with modern techniques, they continue to celebrate their heritage while facing the challenges of today's world. How do these cultures inspire us to value and protect our own natural environments? Discover the secret life of Australian blue bees. These fascinating insects may not produce honey, but they play a crucial role in Australia's ecosystem. As vital pollinators, Australian blue bees are responsible for fertilizing approximately 30% of the country's agricultural crops. Without them, many fruits, vegetables, and nuts could face serious declines in yield. Unlike honeybees, blue bees lead solitary lives, meaning each female bee works independently to gather pollen and nectar from flowers. They search for native blooms, contributing to both agricultural success and the health of wild plant populations. Their unique foraging habits make them essential allies in food production. So the next time you enjoy a juicy Australian peach or crunchy almond, remember that these vibrant blue bees played a part in making it possible. How amazing is it to think about the significance of such a small but mighty creature? What if I told you about the ALO harness for blind dogs? This innovative harness is designed specifically for dogs with vision impairments, providing them a new level of independence. The standout feature is the front ring, which acts as a touch sensor. This means that when a blind dog approaches an obstacle, the harness gently alerts them, helping to prevent collisions. By using tactile feedback, the ALO harness empowers dogs to navigate their environment safely. This tool not only keeps them safe, but also boosts their confidence, enhancing their quality of life. Imagine how much happier your furry friend could be, exploring parks and neighborhoods without the constant worry of running into things. With the ALO harness, blind dogs can enjoy a more adventurous life while their owners rest easy, knowing their pets are protected. Isn't it amazing how technology can enhance the lives of our beloved companions? Here's a wild fact about mobsters and trials. In the US, mobsters face a tough battle in court with an impressive 89% conviction rate, making it hard for them to escape justice. One major reason for this high figure is the effectiveness of the Witness Protection Program, which plays a crucial role in bringing criminals to justice. When mobsters find themselves on trial, witnesses who once feared for their safety can now provide vital testimonies without hesitation, thanks to the protection they receive. These witnesses are moved to safe locations, given new identities, and trained to adapt to their new lives, allowing them to share their stories. As a result, juries often hear first-hand accounts of mob activities, which bolsters the prosecution's case and makes it much harder for mobsters to win their trials. Why do you think witness protection is so effective? What if black holes aren't truly black? This idea comes from one of Stephen Hawking's influential theories. Most of us think of black holes as eerie voids in space, but Hawking proposed that they might actually emit a type of radiation, which has since been named Hawking radiation. According to this theory, when matter falls into a black hole, it causes the black hole to lose energy, leading to the emission of tiny particles. This means that black holes could glow faintly, revealing their presence even in the darkest corners of our universe. This groundbreaking concept challenges how we traditionally understand these cosmic giants. Instead of being absolute vacuum cleaners that suck everything in without a trace, black holes might have a more dynamic role, contributing to the cosmic dance of matter. Hawking's insights changed the way scientists view the universe, opening new doors to research in astrophysics. So, next time you hear about black holes, remember, they might not be as black as we thought. Did you know that buses can be eco-friendly wonders? This impressive bus can carry up to 40 passengers and showcases the potential for sustainable travel. With a remarkable range of about 186 miles on just one tank, it's designed to help cut down on harmful emissions while making transportation more efficient. Imagine hopping on a bus with friends and knowing that you're reducing your carbon footprint together. By choosing these environmentally friendly options, we can promote the use of clean energy sources, which is crucial for our planet's health. As cities around the world strive to become greener, innovations like this bus play a pivotal role in reshaping public transport. They not only provide a comfortable ride, but also encourage communities to rethink their travel habits. Ready to embrace a cleaner future with eco-friendly buses? You might be shocked to learn that hippos have powerful bites. The hippopotamus boasts the strongest bite force of any mammal, applying a staggering pressure of around 1,800 pounds per square inch. This hefty bite isn't just for show, it's crucial for their survival. Hippos primarily munch on grasses, but when they feel threatened, their formidable jaws can easily crush bones, which is why they're often regarded as one of the most dangerous animals in Africa. Despite their hulking size and seemingly docile nature, they can be incredibly aggressive, especially when protecting their territory or young. Hippos can run surprisingly fast on land and are strong swimmers in water, making them formidable foes. Their incredible bite shows that it's not just size, but also strength that can make an animal truly powerful. So, next time you think of muscle, remember the hippo. What other surprises does nature hold? Ever thought about why eagle feathers are so special? Only members of federally recognized Native American tribes can legally possess or collect eagle feathers, making these striking symbols of freedom and spirituality highly protected. This law stems from a deep respect for the eagle in Native American cultures, where these magnificent birds represent strength, wisdom, and a connection to the divine. The bald eagle, in particular, is revered and federally protected under the Bald and Golden Eagle Protection Act, which prohibits non-members from handling its feathers. For tribal members, collecting these feathers is a sacred practice that holds cultural significances, often used in ceremonies, regalia, and rituals. Violating this law can lead to hefty fines or even jail time, emphasizing the importance of preserving the spiritual and cultural heritage tied to these majestic creatures. So next time you see an eagle feather, remember the rich traditions and legal protections that make it so much more than just a beautiful object. Did you know your small intestine is 23 feet long? This incredible length plays a vital role in how our bodies absorb nutrients from the food we eat. Imagine a long, twisty tube packed into your abdomen, designed to maximize efficiency. The small intestine, which is longer than most people, has a highly folded surface that increases its area for absorption. This means that while your food is being digested, the walls of the small intestine can soak up essential nutrients and energy, helping you stay healthy. Each fold, known as villi, is like a tiny finger reaching out to grab vitamins and minerals. Without this remarkable length and design, our bodies wouldn't be able to extract the necessary nourishment from our meals effectively. So next time you enjoy a delicious meal, remember the amazing work your small intestine does behind the scenes, turning food into the fuel that powers your life. Discover how Thomas is changing the way we see art. Thomas has published a book that celebrates the imagination of children through incredible illustrations. This isn't just any book. It's a vibrant showcase of artwork created by kids, highlighting their creativity and joy. By sharing these artistic gems, Thomas aims to inspire other parents to recognize the beauty in their children's work and to transform those creations into cherished keepsakes. Imagine turning a child's doodle into a family masterpiece displayed on the wall. This initiative encourages parents to take a moment to appreciate what their little ones have created, boosting their confidence and encouraging further artistic expression. Thomas's work is a reminder that art is everywhere, especially in the hands of children, who see the world in ways that adults often overlook. How will you celebrate your child's creativity today? Why does the Great Mosque of Mecca matter so much? This remarkable structure, in the heart of Mecca, Saudi Arabia, is the largest mosque in the entire world and plays a crucial role for over 1 billion Muslims worldwide. It surrounds the Kaaba, a sacred black cube that symbolizes the unity of believers and serves as the focal point for daily prayers. Each day, millions of Muslims, regardless of their location, turn towards the Kaaba while praying, creating a powerful sense of connection among the faith's followers. The Great Mosque is not just a stunning architectural feat, it's a vibrant spiritual hub where people come to seek peace, community, and divine guidance. During the annual Hajj pilgrimage, it becomes a breathtaking spectacle, filled with worshipers from around the globe. The mosque's significance goes beyond its physical size. It's a beacon of faith and devotion. What makes it such a vital part of Islamic tradition? What if I told you a robot ran a marathon? Recently, a humanoid robot amazed everyone by completing a 13.1-mile half marathon all by itself. This impressive feat showcased the robot's remarkable balance and endurance, qualities that are crucial for tackling a long-distance race. Designed and developed by innovative engineers, this robot navigated the course with precision, adjusting its movements in real time to avoid obstacles and maintain a steady pace. This achievement not only highlights the advancements in robotics, but also opens up exciting possibilities for future competitions, where humans and machines might race side by side. Imagine a future where athletes train alongside highly advanced robots, or where robots participate in sports events just like humans do. It raises questions about training, competition, and collaboration in athletics, bringing a new perspective to what it means to be an athlete in the 21st century. Venus has winds that rival a hurricane. The atmosphere of Venus is among the thickest in the solar system, creating a unique weather phenomenon. With surface pressure about 90 times that of Earth, it feels like being a kilometer underwater. This incredible pressure is partly what fuels the intense winds. Even what might seem like a light breeze on the hostile surface can pack a punch, carrying energy comparable to a Category 5 hurricane here on Earth. Scientists have found that these winds can sweep across the landscape with tremendous force, reshaping the planet's surface over time. The dense clouds of sulfuric acid and thick carbon dioxide create a kind of brutal blanket, trapping heat and making Venus the hottest planet, even hotter than Mercury. Studying these winds not only helps us understand Venus better, but also gives insights into atmospheric dynamics that could inform our understanding of Earth's climate. Is it really true that Egyptians built the Great Pyramid? The Great Pyramid of Giza, completed over 4,500 years ago, is a stunning testament to ancient engineering. Rising majestically from the Egyptian desert, this pyramid was constructed using massive stone blocks, each weighing several tons. Imagine a workforce of thousands, all working together without any of the modern tools we take for granted today. Instead of cranes or advanced machinery, the Egyptians employed a clever system of ramps and levers. These ingenious methods allowed them to lift and place the heavy stones with remarkable precision. It wasn't just the technology. The strength and determination of the workers played a crucial role in creating this wonder. They faced extreme conditions while working under the blazing sun, yet their commitment resulted in a structure that has stood the test of time. The Great Pyramid, originally built as a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu, continues to captivate historians and visitors alike, sparking curiosity about how such a monumental feat was achieved without today's resources. How did they manage it all? Believe it or not, Google plays with the word ask. When you type ask into Google, the search results page tilts slightly to one side, creating a fun visual pun. This quirky Easter egg cleverly reflects one of the meanings of the word ask, which can imply something that is crooked or off-center. Many users, especially those experiencing this for the first time, find themselves amused by the playful twist. It's not just a random feature. It reveals how Google engineers sprinkle humor into their technology. The tilted page serves as a lighthearted reminder that even search engines can engage in a bit of creativity and fun. This delightful trick has become a charming secret for many, igniting curiosity about what other surprises the platform might hold. So the next time you're searching for something and you decide to ask, keep an eye out for this playful tilt. It's a small but delightful addition to your digital experience that adds a layer of joy to the process. Did you know Simba was born using science? Simba is the first lion cub born through artificial insemination at the Singapore Zoo. This groundbreaking achievement not only showcases the wonders of modern science, but also marks an important milestone in conservation efforts. Simba, a lively and curious cub, spends his days exploring the zoo alongside his mother, Keela. Though he never got to meet his father, Mufasa, who faced challenges that made reproduction impossible due to aggressive behavior, Simba's story sheds light on how artificial insemination can help preserve species at risk of extinction. In the wild, many lions face threats like habitat loss and human conflict, making it vital to find innovative solutions. Simba's arrival is a shining example of how zoos can play a critical role in conserving wildlife and educating the public about the challenges our planet's creatures face. As he grows, he embodies hope for future generations of lions and the ongoing efforts to protect them. Isn't it amazing what science can do? What if I told you baseball's origins are debated? The Baseball Hall of Fame, which opened its doors in 1939 in Cooperstown, New York, celebrates the legends of this beloved sport, honoring remarkable players, coaches, and contributors who shaped baseball history. Yet while many associate baseball with American culture, there's a fascinating theory suggesting it may have roots in England. Some historians argue that baseball evolved from ancient British games like rounders, challenging the commonly held belief that it was invented in the United States. This controversy sparks lively discussions among fans and scholars alike. Picture this: a group of players using a bat and ball in a lush green field, echoing the gameplay of rounders hundreds of years ago. So next time you step up to the plate or watch a game, think about the rich history behind the sport and the ongoing debates that make the story of baseball even more intriguing. Ever thought about why fat men's clubs existed? During the late 1800s and early 1900s, These unique social clubs flourished in the United States, and they had a specific requirement. Members had to weigh over 200 pounds. These clubs celebrated larger body types at a time when being overweight was often associated with prosperity and good living. Many men found camaraderie and acceptance within their community, forming bonds over shared experiences and societal perceptions. However, as the decades passed, societal views on obesity began to shift dramatically. What was once seen as a sign of wealth turned into a more negative perception, influenced by emerging health movements and changing cultural attitudes toward body image. Thus, the popularity of fat men's clubs dwindled, reflecting a broader change in how society viewed body size and health. What do you think about this transformation in perspective? Prepare to be amazed by Astana's struggles. In the Astana region, people are eager to solve their problems, but they hit a wall due to the lack of factories and machinery. With no access to modern tools or production facilities, the community finds itself trapped in a cycle of poverty and limited options. Instead of turning to peaceful methods or innovation to tackle their challenges, many locals resort to using firearms, highlighting a troubling reliance on violence. This situation paints a stark picture of how the absence of infrastructure can lead to desperate measures. Imagine a place where creativity and potential collide with harsh realities, forcing individuals to make choices that can have violent consequences. The people of Astana want to build a better future, but without the right resources, the struggle continues. What will it take for them to redirect their energy towards more constructive solutions? Why exactly does Bulbasaur blend plants and dinosaurs? This unique Pokemon captures our imagination by fusing the features of a plant and a dinosaur into one adorable creature. Bulbasaur is the perfect example of how creativity thrives in the Pokemon franchise. With its bulb-like plant on its back, it represents the fascinating world of botany, while its squat reptilian form draws inspiration from dinosaurs. On the other hand, Gyarados takes a different route, embodying the awe-inspiring aspects of Chinese dragon mythology. This dragon-like Pokemon transforms from a humble Magikarp, showcasing the theme of perseverance and change. The Pokemon franchise cleverly combines various cultural elements and mythologies, making these characters relatable and intriguing. By merging different inspirations, it invites fans around the world to explore a rich tapestry of creativity. Isn't it amazing how games can reflect such diverse influences? Be amazed by Lake Kakura's Tree of Life formation. This remarkable natural phenomenon, found in New South Wales, Australia, has captured the hearts and imaginations of everyone who sees it. Floating atop the lake's serene waters, the formation strikingly resembles a tree of life, spreading branches that seem to symbolize renewal and interconnectedness. Locals and tourists flock to the area, drawn by the beauty and mystery of this formation, eagerly snapping photos and sharing stories. Many believe the Tree of Life represents not just nature's artistry, but also the deep connections we share with our environment. As visitors gaze upon the unique figure, they often find themselves pondering the cycles of life and the importance of preserving nature's wonders. The appearance of this stunning formation reminds us of how nature can surprise us, creating breathtaking sights that inspire wonder and reflection. So, if you ever find yourself in New South Wales, don't miss the chance to experience this extraordinary spectacle for yourself. Is it really true that cash is so rare? Surprisingly, only about 8% of the world's money exists as physical cash. The vast majority, a whopping 92%, is stored digitally, existing as numbers on computers and smartphones rather than in our wallets. This shift to digital money means that most transactions today occur online, whether through credit cards, mobile payments, or cryptocurrency. The convenience of digital banking allows people to send and receive money instantly, often without ever handling cash. However, this trend also raises important questions about security and privacy. With so much of our wealth stored in cyberspace, we must consider what happens if technology fails or if cybersecurity is compromised. As we move further into the digital age, understanding how money works is more vital than ever. So what do you think about this cashless trend? What if I told you brains of OCD patients are wired differently? Researchers have found that the orbital frontal cortex plays a crucial role in decision-making and how we process rewards. In individuals with obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, this area of the brain shows hyperactivity. This increased activity may lead to those persistent, intrusive thoughts that many people with OCD experience. Instead of their brains calming down during decision-making, they often become stuck in a loop, leading to compulsive behaviors as a way to alleviate anxiety. For example, someone with OCD might feel compelled to check if the door is locked multiple times, even if they know it is secure. Understanding the brain's role in OCD not only sheds light on the condition, but also helps in developing targeted treatments. Could this knowledge pave the way for better therapies? Let's uncover the truth about Auroville's unique community. Located in southern India, Auroville is a fascinating place designed as a utopian society, founded with a vision to create harmony and promote collective spiritual growth. Auroville operates without private property or currency. Instead of the usual hustle of daily life, this community focuses on living collaboratively, sharing resources, and supporting one another. Central to Auroville's philosophy is a giant golden sphere that serves as a meditation space, allowing residents and visitors to connect with their inner selves and foster peace. This innovative approach to community living challenges traditional norms, demonstrating that a life centered around collective well-being can lead to profound spiritual progress. Without organized religion, the community encourages individuals to explore their spiritual paths freely, reinforcing the idea that personal growth can flourish in a supportive environment. So what can we learn from Auroville's experiment in living harmoniously together?